Are you looking for a solution to toxic gamer bros? Perhaps a final solution? Well, that's what this BBC gaming presenter has offered up to the internet. In fact, a final purge of her ideological opponents seems a little extreme, seems a little out there to me. I guess I'm not surprised. It's the BBC. It's full of woke ideologues. It's full of lunatics, I guess. But this individual put out a tweet after quote tweeting Black Girl Gamer, who has me blocked. They received a legendary ratio, by the way, 1.6 thousand comments so far to just 88 likes. Can we agree that for round 2 of this, it can be the final purge of these kinds of gamers? It's 2024. I've been arguing about this for decades. Well, to nobody, apparently. Can we have a last detox of these dudes so we can get back to the positive gaming that we've been creating? You're literally calling for a final solution while talking about getting back to positive gaming. I'm just saying. It's like, can we just eradicate these people I don't like so we can get back to positivity? That was my best German. Mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Nicht so gut? Yeah. Anyway, of course, Melody Mack gets in there, aka you want to purge real gamers in favor of activists who can't hang in a multiplayer lobby without having a meltdown, or who can't navigate a single player game without yellow paint, shiny ledges, and the characters telling them what to do. So of course they then double down. You see Mark Kern in here, shout out Mark Kern. Final purge, sounds pretty violent. How do you accomplish this? Where do these problematic people go? So then she tried to walk it back. Nah, I just want to purge the hate from gamers who refuse to allow gaming to evolve and adapt as we humans are doing. Hey, evolve gaming all you want, okay? Evolve it right up Main Street, okay? Evolve it and to the moon. Evolve it to the moon, my friend. But just don't whine and complain when we don't buy your, Gender Quest game, okay? You can make all the Gender Quest games or the, coming out to your parents game or the become a TikTok star IRL by transitioning games. You can make all those games that you want, okay? Nobody's saying that. What we're saying is don't come knocking. Don't come a knocking when nobody wants to buy them and you want to say, why didn't we buy them? It's because you hate us and they're not for us. I have no problem with opposing viewpoints, but hate, violence, and aggressive behavior, which, by the way, none of which has happened, isn't okay in any realm you live within. You're lying. Your exact words were, quote, a final purge of these type of gamers. That means people, not emotions, not ideas. I mean, I can't believe she hasn't deleted this yet. It's wild. Clifton Duncan in there. The gaming community was positive until progressives came along and decided to, quote, fix it. D-Day Cobra says, please keep tweeting. Thank you. What specifically have you been arguing about for decades? What have you created, not co-opted, but created other than hateful rhetoric calling for a purge? I think that's a very reasonable question to ask. The only thing that should be purged are your pronouns. Psst, we were here first, you tourist. I mean, sorry, we'll be here long after you've gotten bored. I was here before you, so not likely. I doubt it. Of course, they're a presenter for the BBC. I guess you work at Gran Turismo or some crap like that. And of course, they have their pronouns in the bio. So this article, BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy calls for current Sweet Baby Inc. discourse to end with a final purge of her ideological opponents from the medium. In the view of the BBC gaming presenter Jules Hardy, the best way for the current discourse surrounding Sweet Baby Inc. to resolve itself would be with a final purge of those players who are critical of the general presence of diversity, equity, and inclusion post consultation companies within the video game industry. By the way, we'll be talking about this tonight, 5:30 Eastern, on my Rumble channel. Just search up the Quartering on Rumble, and or you can follow my live stream channel, Quartercast. Both are linked in the description below. 5:30 Eastern tonight. We've got Daily Wire drama, Crowder drama, Tim Pool stuff going on. We've got the video games battle. We've got so much nonsense. More Planet Fitness stuff. Anyway, here you have Julia Hardy. It's Julia Hardy introduces WitcherCon. Hardy, perhaps best known to viewers of the government-funded British programming network for having served as the host of 2021's Top Gear gaming show and 2017's The Gaming Show, great names, shared her opinion with the aforementioned debate on a March 22nd response to a tweet from the narrative consultation company Black Girl Gamers, retweeting a now deleted post from user Becky in which they proposed the creation of a Steam curator page similar to Sweet Baby Inc. Detected Group, meant to inform customers of which games Black gamers have worked on. By the way, nothing wrong with that. 100% nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, entirely fine by me. Like, it's wild that you would think anyone would have any kind of issue with this. I'm good with that. Like, so that the people who are looking for that can go find them. I think that's fine. Black Girl Gamers, you wanted to defend Sweet Baby Inc. with all you could possible, wrote the user. Well, here is your page. You wanted to finish Sweet Baby investing when I know you wanted to work together on other projects, and forced DEI is nothing more than racism. Black Girl Gamers mocked, we've really got you pressed just by existing, LOL. We've never worked with Sweet Baby Inc. All you saw was black and consulting and decided that we all work together. They then accused, sounds like racism. We're not stopping, so have fun. I don't know. I just think it's so funny when, people, they started this. That's so funny. Black Girl Gamers detected. But letting people know if a game is involved with this company. A personal request. Yeah, so people memed on this company. Again, that's fine. I know this Black Girl Gamer thing has been a grift that's been around for a few years, where they hustle companies like Intel and Microsoft and say like, hey, prove you're not racist by giving us money. Money, please. Money, please. Oh, you're not racist now. Okay, cool. Now we'll come back around next year and make sure you haven't gotten racist. Make sure we have more money, please. Anyway, taking notice of Black Girl Gamers' attempt at a public clapback, Hardy would eventually retweet the company's post and ask her followers, can we ask for a round 2 of this, Gamergate? Can be the final purge of these kind of gamers. It's 2024, Hardy added. I've been arguing for this for decades. I mean, nobody's telling you that you can't go play your own video games. By the way, this is available. This article is on boundingintocomics.com. Nobody is telling you, Zip Zero, Stingy with De Niro, nobody is telling you you can't make your woke games and play them. Now, we might make fun of them. That's fine. I think that that's fair criticism. But I'm not saying you can't play these games, and nobody else is either. You can absolutely play all the games that you want, my friends. All the woke trash that you want to play is available for you to play. I only ask that you leave our games alone. As an aside, it should be noted that while there currently exists no public record of Black Girl Gamers and Sweet Baby Inc. having worked side by side on any given project, as noted by Becky Bunch of Numbers, the former has stood in defense of the latter amidst a recent backlash. Asked by a supporter on March 6th to refrain from engaging with the YouTuber The Act Man's very late discovery regarding Sweet Baby Inc.'s actual reach and operations, the company's official account asserted, honestly, we've been doing this for years and trolls always come, but it's for us, it's not necessarily about feeding them, it's about showing the opposing narrative, because sometimes non-endemic companies, agencies will go online and see perspectives theirs and take it as gospel. Well, Black Girl Gamers is not a real organization. It's probably 3 people with 0 funding and 0 clout. I mean, that's who it is. You know, I mean, ultimately, I think when you have these kind of lunatics hating you, you're probably on the right side of history. I don't think that calling for a final solution, a final purge, is probably a great idea as in general. You know, and I think that, like, you look at basically everyone who was at GDC, could we make this our new E3 for the industry? And then, of course, everything gets, hopefully it'll be your last final purge of what? Gamers do not forgive, gamers do not forget. You have less than 1 year. The new E3 might, you know, I mean, everybody, this is the thing, gamers don't forget. And they shouldn't, because these people think about how they could ruin you constantly. Never forget the Kotaku's straight white male, the lowest difficult setting there is. Look at this, you know, if you go at GDC, the person that they were worshiping, and white cisgender able-bodied men as the default character in your video games. These people don't like you, they hate you, and it shouldn't be forgotten. It should be mocked. I hope I see you live tonight, whether you watch on Rumble, Twitch, wherever you want to watch. Hopefully you'll watch, and we'll see you at 5:30 Eastern. Tune in, and we'll talk to you again real soon.